Alrighty, so I'm here with Trisha Johnson. She played Faith in Spot Check. Now, tell me a little bit about her. Who is Faith?
uh, Faith. Faith was derived over a period of time while Susan was writing the script. I developed her just kind of out of fun. But I like to think that she's thoughtful and intelligent in her own way.
Oh, okay.
But nothing like me.
Nothing at all, no. No, you actually had a hand in helping with the creative process of Spot Check.
Encouraged her to write and
Okay, so you had like a previous relationship with Susan before working on the film.
Yes, I've had the privilege of knowing her for 10 plus years.
Wow, okay. And was she a teacher of yours, or?
She was. She was my middle school drama teacher.
Nice, okay.
When I first met Susan, my 7th grade year, I was in her drama class. And she didn't notice me.
Oh.
I did not get a speaking part in the play, Alki. I believe I tried to kind of push this out of my memory, but I think I got the role of some gambler, like, in the far, far corner of the stage. And no, I just wasn't, I was kind of shy in my 7th grade year, which is really surprising, I think, for some people to believe. But my 8th grade year, I had drama with her again. And I must have blossomed over the summer or something, because I came out of my shell and she cast me the lead role in, I believe it's Help, I'm Trapped in a High School. Is that right? Help, I'm Trapped in a High School. And I was like this military sergeant principal. And I had my short, blonde, bleached hair. And
nice.
When I was a junior in high school, I came and visited her. And her mom had just passed away. And the first thing, I came in the door and she saw me, and I could tell she was a little down. But she smiled, and I came up and I walked up to her desk, and the very first thing I asked, I believe, was it? The very, very first thing I asked was, have you been writing? And I don't know why I asked that. For some reason, I remembered that she had a passion for that and that she had ideas that she wanted to pursue. And so I just immediately asked that, and she was just like, what? Like, I can't believe you just asked me that. And I was like, why, what's up? And she was like, that's just like, my mom was always telling me that I need to write. That's my passion. I'm good at it. That's what you need to do. I think there's just something very special about our relationship. I think it's just something about us that are just maybe like outside source, spiritual, forces that brought us together in this lifetime. I think we were meant to be friends, and I believe wholeheartedly she will be one of my good friends for the rest of my life.
Nice. I likes it. Now, okay, tell us about the game Assassination. Tell us what is Assassination?
It is a water game competition where groups of teams play against each other every week to eliminate each other. And in the end, there's a pot of money.
Always a good incentive. Money.
Yes.
Likes it. Now, what is your favorite kill in the movie? Because assassination, someone has to die in the game of assassination. So what was one of your favorite ones?
Well, the actual filming of the kills and then watching them later were two completely different experiences. But I'd have to say that the kill of Niccolo was very tasteful, in my opinion. And I also really enjoyed slamming that water balloon on Gio's head.
At the end, at the climax.
Hope's head.
Yes. What was one of your favorite experiences just shooting the film? Not more of a scene, just overall feeling of the movie.
I think my favorite part about the filming process was really just seeing it progress.
Okay.
And the steps to it, all the little discrepancies and the problems that we had to face, and then how we got past the problems, and just really how much fun it was to see it behind the scenes as opposed to just being an audience member in a theater watching it.
Oh, wow. Now back to your relationship with Susan, because we have a common around there, because she is both our teachers back when we were younger. Now, did you think that she was the same as director as she was as teacher?
She is absolutely 100% the same person that I met 10 plus years ago in the classroom. That is one thing that I think I really appreciate about Susan the most, is that she is genuine, she's upfront, she is who she is, and she's a great friend.
Do you remember what you were doing in that exact scene there?
I had just received a call informing me that I had just received a package down at the front desk of the dormitory.
The package scam.
Yes. It was a trick.
I'm sorry. Now, you had a particular way, or a particular speech pattern as a character of Faith. Did you know?
How so?
I believe you know what I'm speaking of. You can give us just a taste, just for... may have just a little bit of faith. Just a little faith.
Well, I don't really want to. I mean, it's really embarrassing. You know.
So I'm speaking the Faith now. Am I speaking the Faith, or is this?
Yeah, this is Faith.
Well, hello, Faith. Nice to have you here.
It's very nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Thanks for asking all these questions.
Oh, you're welcome.
Putting me on the spot, making me nervous.
I'm sorry. Well, if you're doing a great job at that.
I'm having a lot of fun, though.
Are you okay?
A lot of fun.
How are your friends? How's college going? Are you still in college? I would imagine you still be there.
No, I dropped out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What do you do now? Are you a dancer? Back to Trish now. Back to Trish. Like it. Oh, serious now. All right. Well, let me see. Now, with most stories, there's always some kind of moral, something you gain from the story. So with Spot Check in particular, what, as an average just moviegoer or audience member, what can I hope to gain from watching this film?
What Susan really wanted to accomplish from making this, in my opinion, obviously I can't speak for her, was just to have fun and to make something that she loved and to do something she loved. And I think that comes across in the movie, in the footage and whatnot, and the characters. It's just a fun story. But messages or lessons that you could derive from this movie, I mean, there's a lot of things that the story is about, but I think foremost, it's just, you know, he's finding himself, meeting people, getting out in the world, and just enjoying himself.
This is pretty like a hard-hitting film. It's not just all just fun
Oh,
jokey
yeah,
joke.
yeah,
There's some real truth under there.
Yeah,
some line messages.
I think it's a very thoughtful story.
Okay.
I think people can will walk away from it thinking, oh, that was nice. That made me feel good, or hopeful.
Hopeful. All right. Now, are there any characters in the film that you yourself, something about them resonates with you, Trisha? Trish, excuse me.
I thought that my character and the character of Love was just kind of lighthearted and carefree. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, they were obviously a part of Team Trinity, and they, you know, had this purpose for God or whatever. So they had a purpose in their actions, even though they may not have been the right thing to do, mean or whatnot, mean-spirited. But I think those two characters were just loving, and just trying to find their place and do the right thing. And in the end, I believe they did.
I remember, because I was in the film, as you know, you had some very interesting dialogue with a certain character, that being Visine. How was working with him?
He was really fun. He's a good guy. Great personality. Yeah, I loved working with him. I think it's filming a movie can be stressful. You know, obviously all the hiccups that can come up. But to have a good cast with you that you can kind of goof off with when the camera's not rolling.
Is that a humidifier?
Kind of just roll with the punches, because I know that, especially in the scene that I filmed with him, there were a lot of hiccups, and we kind of just went with it, and I think we came away with some pretty good footage for the film, and then also just some funny outtakes. So.
All right, so both of your characters were pretty. You guys are just funny, just fun, funny characters.
So is yours.
Oh, well, thank you. This is about you, Missy. Don't you try to put this on me. But yeah, so it was really enjoyable to watch you two do that. Now, is there any reason that I personally should go see Spot Check?
I think it has something for everybody. I think if you're just wanting to be entertained, it's a very entertaining movie. If you want to take something from it, learn a lesson, a life lesson, or see somebody grow as an individual, or a group of people grow as an individual, I think there's definite growth you see from the beginning to the end. It comes to a resolution. But I think it's funny, it's lighthearted, it's moving.
Okay. Now I have to mention it because it's very obvious. You kind of have a Taylor Swift thing going on today with the curls. I'm just saying, do you want to bust out in song? I can be your Romeo, you know?
No, I don't think so.
No? No? Okay, well, I tried. About 5 years from now, what do you hope to be doing? Like, are you going to be sticking with this acting? Because have you done a film before? Have you?
This was my first film.
Okay.
When I was younger, I was interested in it, and I would never turn down an opportunity to work with somebody that I either admired or enjoyed their work. If I had the opportunity, I don't know if I'm going to actively pursue an acting career, but what I would really like to do, something that I enjoy, is to write. And that's something that Susan's really inspired me to do, to really just jot my ideas down and to develop these storylines. And I would love to write a book.
Okay.
Or a screenplay, but I would really love to write a book. And I also have a passion for music, so if I had the opportunity to pursue that, I would love to do that as well.
So in your spare time, you like to write, and you're a musician. Look at you, just a virtuoso of many different things. Go, girl. I like it.